Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Does media harm teenagers? Of course, the media does harm teenagers. In 2021, an average of times on using social media and texting message from teenagers are 2.5 hours per day. That is too much. Social media content, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, and other media. Additionally, we should care about our teenagers, teenager children, because they cannot know how to carry out their life in the future. We need to give an advice to them at the right time. Moreover, reducing study attitude, paying attention to teachers' schoolwork, and cyberbullying are three main points in this speech. To conclude, media has a negative influence on teenagers. Reducing study attitude is the first reason to prove the disadvantage of social media for teenagers. Teenagers feel really depressed whenever they're not on the phone, chatting. Furthermore, they close their communication zone with other people in the real life when people try to interact with them. Some adolescents show their low self-esteem attitude toward their classmates and school staff. In addition, they think that they are talking to other people on their favorite games or social media website. Others are going to avoid joining in the real world instead of the online world. For young people, the online world is recognized as their real personality, so that they refuse to communicate with other people in the real world. To sum up, my first point is going down of the study attitude. Paying attention to teachers' schoolwork is the second in today's speech. During the coronavirus pandemic, students stopped ignoring the lessons in which teachers teach them via on Zoom or Webex. Moreover, they might open to another laptop on the side to turn on their favorite movies on Netflix when they have online class. Lack of doing assignment is known as a lazy action to appear in online student mind when they look at their phone. Why? I don't know, because different people, they will have different views on it. On their phone, they play some games, listen to music. They will listen to music, posting some pictures on Instagram, and to name just a few. In addition, they do not care about times on their being in class, so that they keep on social media if their parents are not home. Last but not least, my second main point is concentrating on teachers' schoolwork instead of social media. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the last reason to explain why the social media has a negative influence on teenagers. According to an article called Social Media Dangers and the Effects of Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is an action in which a person spreading the rumors aimed to embarrass other people or other individuals. These embarrassing emotions may be cause other people to scare off attending online class with the person who is their classmate. Yeah, additionally, isolating is the fact of young people emotions after they get cyberbullying on social media. Furthermore, powerless victims as teenagers exposed a lot of in our society because of cyberbullying on the internet. To conclude, my last main point is cyberbullying. Overall, reducing study attitude is the first reason to prove the disadvantage of social media for teenagers. Paying attention to others, teachers, schoolwork, or classmates when they have the teamwork assignment is the second reason in today's speed. Cyberbullying is the last reason to explain why the media has a negative influence on teenagers. Suicide thoughts will occur when adolescents are affected negative side on social media. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, just feel free text me through the comments down below or send me a videos down below so that I can improve it. Bye guys.